Hi there, and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Arsenal want a new contract soon for absolutely crucial figure in their project, says expert. Arsenal want to tie manager Mikel Arteta down to a new contract soon, as he's seen as a crucial part of their project, according to transfer news journalist Fabrizio Romano. The Spanish tactician has done superb work during his time at the Emirates Stadium, having taken on a difficult challenge when he left his role as Manchester City assistant manager for his first job in a number one role. Speaking exclusively to Cout Offside for his latest daily briefing column, Romano explained that he sees Arteta's future being at Arsenal, even if his current deal with the Gunners is due to expire at the end of next season. Arsenal are expected to make progress on a new deal for Arteta soon, according to Romano, so it sounds like fans don't need to be concerned about the current situation with the 42-year-old having perhaps been fully focused on the team's performances in recent months rather than on extending his stay with the club. Discussing Arteta's future, Romano said, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has only 1 year left on his contract, but the club consider him an absolutely crucial piece of their project, so they want to extend his contract as soon as possible. The expectation is for Arsenal to advance on Arteta's new contract soon. Negotiations will be in the next weeks, potentially months, but both parties are very happy together, and I expect Arteta to continue at Arsenal because he is very happy at the club. Arsenal writer Charles Watts also told us yesterday that he expects Arteta's new contract to be sorted out before the start of next season, even if he could see the former midfielder one day deciding to go back to Barcelona and manage them if the opportunity ever arises. For the foreseeable future, though, it seems Arteta will continue at Arsenal, and Gunners will hope this means success is just around the corner after so much great progress since he took over. Arsenal midfielder to leave this summer after just a few seasons at the club. And a significant development reported by the Evening Standard, Arsenal and Albert Sambi Lokonga are set to part ways, marking a pivotal moment in the young midfielder's career and Arsenal's strategic squad management. This decision comes on the heels of Lokonga's impressive loan stint at Luton Town, where his performances have garnered widespread acclaim. Lokonga, 24, joined Luton Town on loan from the Gunners and has thrived in his new environment. Partnering with Ross Barkley, he has become a linchpin in Luton's midfield, demonstrating the talent and potential that initially attracted Arsenal. His form has been so impressive that it caught the attention of pundits and fans, including former Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp. Despite these recent successes, Lokonga's tenure at the Gunners has been challenging since his £15 million transfer from Anderlecht in 2021. He has struggled to secure a regular spot in Mikel Arteta's plans. His time at Arsenal has been characterized by limited first-team opportunities, which led to a loan spell at Crystal Palace before his current period at Luton. Despite suffering injuries throughout the 23-24 campaign, the Belgian did manage to make 17 Premier League appearances for the Hatters, in which he registered 1 goal and 3 assists. This pattern of loans highlights a disconnect between Lokonga's abilities and Arsenal's tactical needs. The decision for Lokonga to leave the Gunners is the result of careful deliberation. Both the club and the player have engaged in extensive discussions about his future, ultimately concluding that it's in their mutual best interest for Lokonga to pursue regular playing time elsewhere. This conclusion was reached after the summer talks, as detailed by the Evening Standard. Premier League clubs to battle it out for exciting €40 million target: Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid continue to be linked with Bayer Leverkusen's Jeremie Frimpong. The Bundesliga champion is believed to be looking for a new chapter in his career, according to Count offside sources with knowledge of his situation. Both United and Bayern have already received detailed transfer information about the Dutch right back. The Red Devils understand too that the player will prioritize a transfer to the Premier League, and they will try to convince him that Old Trafford should be his new playing destination by reopening talks in June. His release clause is believed to be set at around the 40 million euros mark, but only if this is triggered before the start of the European Championship this summer. Leverkusen coach Xabi Alonso wants Frimpong to stay at the club, but realizes that it will be difficult. His potential sale will surely come as another bitter blow to the German club. So soon after their unbeaten treble dreams were shattered by Atalanta in the Europa League final, having won the German top flight for the first time in their history, Leverkusen still have the opportunity to end the 23-24 campaign by completing a domestic double. Only Kaiserslautern stand in their way of winning the Pokal on Saturday, and Frimpong might well add to his astonishing return of 14 goals and 7 assists this season per who scored. Another decent showing could tempt any one of the other interested clubs out of the shadows to show their hand. The more teams involved in trying to secure his services, the more difficult a decision that the player will have to make, as each will have a different aspect that could appeal to Frimpong. With the start of Euro 2024 just 3 weeks away, all of the clubs are going to need to move quickly to get a deal over the line. Arsenal, Chelsea, keen on versatile attacker with 10 goals and 15 assists this season. PSG attacker Xavi Simons has been linked with the move away from the club at the end of the season. According to HITC, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester City are keen on securing the services of the 21-year-old attacker, but he is pushing for a move to Barcelona instead. The Dutch international has been exceptional for Leipzig on loan this past season, and he has 10 goals and 15 assists in all competitions. He could develop into a key player for clubs like Arsenal and Chelsea if they manage to get the deal done. Arsenal need more quality and depth in the attack, and Simons is versatile enough to operate in a number of roles. He will add goals and creativity to the Arsenal attack if he joins the club. The Gunners have not been able to rotate players like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli due to the lack of depth in the squad. The arrival of the 21-year-old could solve that problem for Arteta. Similarly, Chelsea need more cutting edge in the final third. Nicholas Jackson has not been able to score goals regularly, and the likes of Mykhailo Mudryk and Noni Madueke have been quite underwhelming on the flanks as well. Simons is versatile enough to operate anywhere across the front three, and he could prove to be an upgrade on all three players. The opportunity to join a top Premier League club can be quite exciting as well. However, the player is clearly intent on a move to Barcelona, and the likes of Arsenal and Chelsea will have to submit a lucrative proposal to change his mind. It will be interesting to see how the situation develops over the next few weeks. PSG will lose Kylian Mbappe this summer, and it remains to be seen whether they are ready to sanction the departure of another prodigious young attacking talent. Arsenal hoping to sign £56 million rated star within the next 5 weeks. Arsenal are keen on improving their attacking options, and they are hoping to sign Benjamin Sesko at the end of the season. According to Football Insider, they are hoping to sign the player before 30 June. The report states that the Slovenian international has a £56 million release clause in his contract, which needs to be triggered before the end of June. RB Leipzig are not keen on letting the player leave this summer, and they are attempting to remove the buyout clause from his contract. It will be interesting to see if Arsenal can get the deal done before the release clause expires. Sesko has been in impressive form this season, scoring 18 goals in all competitions. The 20-year-old has the potential to develop into a top-class goal scorer, and Arsenal needs someone like him. Gabriel Jesus has been quite underwhelming with his performances this season, scoring just 4 times in the league. Arsenal need a more reliable goal scorer, and Sesko would be a long-term acquisition. The Slovenian international will be attracted to the idea of playing for Arsenal as well. They are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and they have a talented squad at their disposal. With a couple of intelligent additions this summer, there is no reason why they cannot win a major trophy next season. Signing a quality striker should be a top priority for Arsenal heading into the transfer window. Sesko has proven his quality in the Bundesliga, and he has the physical and technical attributes to do well in the Premier League as well. The £56 million release clause might seem like a premium right now, but the 20-year-old striker has the ability and the potential to justify the investment in the coming seasons. He is still quite young and he is likely to improve with coaching and experience. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta could play a key role in his development. The Spanish manager has done well to nurture the likes of Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka over the years. Mikel Arteta has decided his top target to sign for Arsenal this summer. Charles Watts stated his belief that Arsenal's top target was still Ajax's Jorel Hato, a player they have been linked with for some time. The powerful 18-year-old has shown immense potential in the Eredivisie, and despite recently signing a new deal, the journalist believes Arsenal could make an approach. He explained, I still believe Jorel Hato remains the top target. Should Arsenal look to strengthen the left side of defense, the interest in Hato remains despite him signing a new contract at Ajax, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if they make an attempt to bring him in the summer. Jorel Hato is predominantly a left-sided centre-back, but presents a versatile profile similar to former Ajax player Lisandro Martinez. Now of Manchester United, Mikel Arteta was previously interested in the Argentinian, perhaps explaining this new transfer pursuit. Arsenal's left backs haven't quite been good enough this season, given Jurriën Timber has missed the campaign as mentioned. Timber was seemingly envisioned to play on the left regularly, an incredibly well-rounded player, but with him absent, both Jakub Kivior and Zinchenko demonstrated their opposing limitations. All in all, a move for Hato would make a lot of sense, even if he wouldn't necessarily walk into the 11 or improve Arsenal immediately. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.